In classrooms across the world, there are so many young people who have already decided, I'm not creative enough, I'm not smart enough, and perhaps more often so these days, I just don't belong here.
Today's presentations transformed my mode of thinking as a school leader. I was particularly drawn to Sabba's conversations about how AI doesn't take away the humanity of education.
I was really inspired by today's talk about AI. We are just starting to dabble with it in my school district. I'm noticing some fear and hesitation, but after listening to the keynote today, I feel really inspired and invigorated.
Now, AI is already very overwhelming. But what happens when we skip this step is not only is AI overwhelming, it can also feel intimidating. These are young people who are going to be walking into a world where machines will act and think like them, where decision-making, intelligence, and above all, agency will be shared between them. Because this work does not begin with AI. This work begins with how we make people feel, so that each and every single person doesn't just see themselves in the future, but knows that they have the agency to shape and influence what comes next.
I kind of knew in advance that kids are getting left behind with the AI, and they're not really being taught on how this new way of thinking is going to impact their lives. At the end of the day, we are focused on the students and what they want and what they need, and student agency is extremely important.
Spark is the only human-centered prompting framework that is designed for you more than it is designed for the AI tool. Because here's another thing that I've observed. This was so much more than just learning a new tool or technology. This was about learning a new way of thinking. Now, I don't know anyone who will tell you that this work is easy. In fact, it might be the hardest work we have not just been called upon to do, but chosen to do in our generation, as collectively we shape and design what comes next. And those feelings of I'm not good enough, I'm not creative enough, will continue to follow both you and me. One of the small ways in which I hope to be able to help you do hard things is by sharing a free digital copy of my book with you here today.
Giving away the book for free was insane. I was not expecting that, and I think that it tells us that she knows that work is extremely important and that she values this work with our students, and that's a pretty noble thing to do, and I am extremely grateful for it.
I thought that was incredibly generous that we got her book for free. I know she was showing slides from the book, and I was taking photographs, so to get that at the end made me so excited, and it's something that I'm going to plan to read this summer. I feel, again, very inspired that I can take some of these ideas back and share. So, offering these books to individuals here, it's going to have such a widespread impact in so many schools around the nation and the world.
To ISTE, to ASCD, and to each and every one of you here today, thank you so much. We can do hard things.